When I was a kid, a neighbor heard my name and, with sincere curiosity, asked, "Are you from India?" I laughed and said no, but the question stuck, because names and faiths often prompt assumptions about where someone's family comes from. That same mixture of name, religion, and public life is why so many people ask about Tulsi Gabbard. Is she Indian? Does she have an Indian connection? Why the confusion about her background? How does her name tie into Hinduism and public perception? Let's walk through the story. Tulsi Gabbard's life begins far from the Indian subcontinent. She was born in American Samoa and raised in Hawaii, and her family background includes Pacific Islander and European roots. She does have a clear and public connection to Indian religious traditions. She is a practicing Hindu who has at times used Hindu scripture in public ceremonies and has incorporated Vedic-style rituals into personal milestones. Those visible practices create a genuine cultural and spiritual link to Hindu traditions, and they help explain why some people associate her with India. Part of the confusion comes from her name. Tulsi is the devotional name for the holy basil plant, which is widely revered in Hindu practice. The Tulsi plant holds deep significance in Hindu culture. It is commonly kept at the center of household worship, treated as sacred or even seen as an embodiment of the divine. It features in daily puja, devotional rituals, seasonal festivals such as Tulsi Vivaha, medicinal traditions like Ayurveda, and household rites that link family life to spiritual practice. As a personal name, Tulsi signals a devotional or cultural connection to Hinduism. And for listeners who associate Hindu names and rituals with India, that signal can easily be read as an ethnic cue. But a devotional name and religious practice do not equal ancestry. The confusion about Gabbard's ethnic origin arises from several overlapping factors: the name itself, the visibility of her faith, media shorthand that reduces nuance, and general unfamiliarity among some audiences with the diversity of names and religious identities. Put together, those elements produce a persistent misperception even when biographical facts are straightforward. On the personal side, Tulsi Gabbard is married to Abraham Williams. Their marriage has been described as including Vedic-style elements, reflecting the couple's engagement with Hindu ritual and symbolism. In recent public remarks, she has said that her husband was diagnosed with a rare form of bone cancer, and she chose to step away from a high-profile public role in order to care for him. That decision brought renewed attention to her private life and to the way personal and public identities intersect. So, to pull the threads together plainly, Tulsi Gabbard is not ethnically Indian, but she is religiously and culturally connected to Hindu traditions. Her name Tulsi refers to the sacred Tulsi, holy basil, a plant central to household worship, ritual life, and traditional medicine in Hindu culture. The confusion over her origins comes from the overlap of name, visible religious practice, media shorthand, and cultural unfamiliarity. Her husband is Abraham Williams, who has faced a serious illness, and she stepped away from public office to focus on family needs. Thanks for listening. If you found this helpful in answering your questions, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment with questions or topics you'd like us to cover next. I'm Layla. Take care of your people, and I'll see you next time.
यादों की दूरी से बंधी एक कहानी है मेरी जुबान में, मेरा सफर मेरी पहचान गीतों में